In the morning, you gon' wake up in the morning. I'm talking right now.
You're about to experience a morning show unlike any other.
Shout out to the Breakfast Club. I listen to y'all every morning.
What you guys are doing right now, it's the hub culture.
The Breakfast Club is my morning sit. I need it and I love it so much.
I feel like you're really not popping until you do the Breakfast Club.
I've been waiting to come to y'all show, man. I know you gotta be a big time celebrity to be up in here. You gotta be big time.
DJ Envy, Angela Yee, and Charlamagne the God.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Break the fuck out.
Good morning, USA.
Yo 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 yo.
Angela Yee is out. Charlamagne was popping.
Peace to the planet. It's Friday.
Yes, it's Friday.
It is Friday. Freaky Friday. Envy is back.
That's right. I went on vacation. Me and the wife went away for 4 days.
Oh, that's when you was there?
Yeah, just me and the wife just went away. Without the kids, just relaxing, massage.
A vacation?
Yeah, vacation. It was good. We went to South Caicos. So there's Turks and Caicos, and then there's a place called South Caicos. So undoubtedly, I guess one of the people that was big in building up Anguilla decided to invest in South Caicos, which is like 232 acres of land. And he invested in. It's just some nice, quiet, calm, relaxing. I think the most active thing they had was like kayaking. They did have like an ATV tour just around the island, but we just relaxed, man. We just got massages, relaxed by the pool. We ate and just chill. We just needed that, man. From the book tour and everything that's coming up with me with the car shows, we just needed the time just to sit back, reset, relax, and just chill.
Well, good for you. Last thing we saw, you was dancing in a goddamn weed field. He was dancing in a field of marijuana, looking like I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred was playing.
Yes.
Not even the Drake Future Young Thug version.
Yes, that was I invested into a dispensary and some of my own strains that'll be coming this year and actually in the next 3 weeks, so I'm excited about that. Just learning the business, man. Anything that I try to get into, I try to learn it from the rooter to the tutor. So I was learning everything from the start, how it grows and what soil to use.
You was trying to look at my tutor this morning.
I was not.
You was definitely trying to look at my tutor. Y'all have no idea. I see him this morning as I'm walking in, getting into the elevator, and it's just like all he kept saying was, "Get in front of me, get in front of me." I'm like, Envy ain't got no manners like that.
I did not say
I'm the one with the Southern hospitality. I'm like, why does he keep wanting me to get in front of him? And then I thought, exactly, you kept holding doors for me and everything because you wanted me to walk in front of you. And I thought to myself, wow, he ain't seen me all week. He trying to see the cheeks.
That's not it.
That's exactly what it is. And you got on all pink this morning.
So what does that
And
mean?
you got on all pink. You got on a pink hat. You got on a pink hoodie and a pink belt. The hell?
I don't have on a pink belt. But
hey, it's Pride, man. Drop on the Clues Bombs for Pride Month, baby. Okay.
Where's that drop that
right.
Duval sent you?
Let's
go.
go.
We should play that more.
Pride Month, baby.
Well, let's get the show.
I'm all for it.
Who's joining us this morning?
Comedian Jay Farrell will be joining us this morning. Jay Farrell, he's going to be at Caroline's on Broadway here in New York all weekend. Y'all know Jay Farrell. He was on SNL for like 6 seasons, and he had the Showtime show White Famous. He's in a movie now called Resort for Love. He's got another, what's the show? He's got a movie coming out called Out of Office that's produced by the people who did the TV show The Office. Jay Farrell got a lot going on, man.
Yeah, he does.
A lot going on. Like 4 or 5 cartoons, a lot of stuff. So we'll talk to Jay Farrell this morning.
All right. Now we got front page news. Now we got to talk about the January 6th committee hearing that took place yesterday. So we'll give you some updates of what went down. So don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
I just want y'all to know that I hate how we start the show off every morning. I hate the music that we start the show off with because, when I get up in the morning, I listen to a combination of Black Men United, You Will Know, Regina Bell, God Is Good, and DG Yola Ain't Gonna Let Up. Okay? And a little Crime Mob, Nuck If You Buck. All right, we got to start the show off with more powerful records. No disrespect to Jack Harlow, First Class. I'm just saying we got to set the tone.
Mary J. Blige, happy. Hello.
There you go. Be happy. That's what I'm talking about. Things like that. Now I want to start making that executive decision. Okay.
All right. Well, let's get in some front page news. Now, if you're a hockey fan, the Tampa Bay Lightning beat the Rangers last night 3-1. Now the series, they lead the series 3-2, right? All right, because I'm not a hockey fan. Now,
do they go best of 7?
Best of 7, yes.
Okay, that's for the Stanley Cup, right? Oh, it's not?
No, not yet.
Okay.
They got one more and then the Stanley Cup? Okay. All right. Now, tonight, the Warriors take on the Boston Celtics in Boston. Of course,
must win for the Warriors.
2-1.
Must win for the Warriors. Not saying that the series is over if Boston loses, but, I mean, if Boston wins, but it's a must-win for the Warriors.
Now, yesterday, the committee met and did an investigation on the January 6, 2021 U.S. Capitol attack. They held its first primetime hearing. Now, this is the first of some of its investigation, and we hear from Benny Thompson. He's the chairman of the committee.
But for Donald Trump, that was only the beginning of what became a sprawling, multi-step conspiracy aimed at overturning the presidential election, aimed at throwing out the votes of millions of Americans with his will to remain in power after his term ended. Donald Trump spurred a mob of domestic enemies of the Constitution to march down the Capitol and subvert American democracy. January 6th was the culmination of an attempted coup.
Now, they spoke with over 1,000 people about how Donald Trump tried to overturn the results. And even Ivanka Trump agrees that there was no election fraud.
Many of President Trump's White House staff also recognized that the evidence did not support the claims President Trump was making. This is the president's daughter commenting on Bill Barr's statement that the department found no fraud sufficient to overturn the election.
How did that affect your perspective about the election when Attorney General Barr made that statement?
It affected my perspective. I respect Attorney General Barr. So I accepted what he was saying.
I really hope this leads to some real consequences and repercussions, in particular to the politicians, the members of Congress who helped plan this attempted coup of this country. Because if you don't lock somebody up and make an example out of some of these politicians who had a hand in this, then the next one's going to be even worse. Trust me when I tell you.
All right. Now, we also have William Barr saying that there was no fraud.
I had 3 discussions with the president that I can recall. One was on November 23rd, one was on December 1st, and one was on December 14th. And I've been through sort of the give and take of those discussions. And in that context, I made it clear I did not agree with the idea of saying the election was stolen and putting out this stuff, which I told the president was bullshit. And, I didn't want to be a part of it, and that's one of the reasons that went into me deciding to leave when I did.
All right, well.
Yes, listen, you cannot preserve democracy as we know it if there are not real consequences for the attempted coup that happened in this country, okay? It's not just the people who stormed the Capitol. It's the members of Congress who helped plan this attempted coup. It's the, former president, who put the fuel on the fire of this attempted coup. Like, it has to be consequences and repercussions for that type of behavior. Has to be.
All right.
People get killed for that in other countries?
All day.
Lined up, shot.
Absolutely.
Done.
All right. Well, let's move on. It's Freaky Friday.
We can tell by your bed, bro. Yo, that Beijing today.
You want to kiss it, don't you?
I'm just telling you the truth. That it don't even look real. And
you want to kiss it.
It probably look different on camera, but in person, it do not look real at all. That's why you don't wear lace fronts in public.
You want to
lace
kiss
fronts
it.
look better on stage and on TV.
As I was saying, it's Freaky Friday. A Missouri woman was awarded $5.2 million in a settlement from insurance company Geico after getting a sexually transmitted disease from her partner in his vehicle. The vehicle.
What the car got to do with it? The car didn't penetrate you.
The vehicle was insured by Geico, and now she was awarded $5.2 million. They believe that she contracted HPV from her partner.
Geico don't got nothing to do with y'all not wearing condoms. Geico don't got nothing to do with that man's dirty penis.
Well, she got $5.2 million.
Oh, they gave her the money?
Yeah, she was awarded $5.2 million.
What, the man in the lizard ran a train on her or something? The lizard had something? What the hell going on?
I don't think the lizard had nothing.
Got to do
I don't
with
think
this?
the lizard had nothing to do with it. But she got $5.2 million.
Oh, I need to know the details of this case. Like how? Well, she was not wearing no panties and there was HPV in the seats?
I don't know.
Like, I'm just trying to figure out what does Geico got to do with any of this?
I don't know. They said the arbitrator submitted that 5.2 would fairly compensate the woman for damages and injury. Geico then appealed the confrontation, but it looks like she will be getting $5.2 million.
Oh, some of y'all sleeping. Because imagine you got into a car, like you rented a car, and then you contracted COVID because the car had COVID in it. Can you guys sue Geico for that?
I don't know how she got the $5.2 million. That's amazing to me.
That's crazy. What's amazing is that paint job on your face, bro. Look at this guy's beard. Do you see it today? Does it not look like it's in 4K?
Oh, my goodness.
Huh?
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051.
Get it off your chin. That's what you need to
Hit
do.
me right now. You want to lick me, yo?
What's wrong? Now, see, you just jumped out the window.
Because you all in my mouth this morning.
No, I'm not. I know that's not what happened.
800
commenting on your Beijing on your face.
585 I'm gonna come over there and kiss you in a second.
No, and everybody's gonna see it because it's gonna be ink all over my face. All right, it's gonna be ink all over my face from that paint job on your chin.
Get it off your chest. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. You missed me.
The Breakfast Club.
I'm dialing. Hey, what you doing, man? I'm dialing. I'm calling you.
This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's up, Evie? This is Tyler from Chicago. How y'all feeling?
Tyler from the shop. What up, brother? Get it off your chest.
Peace, Tyler.
Hey, what's going on, Charla? How you feeling, dog?
Blessed, black, and highly favored, King.
That's what's up. Hey, man, I'm glad the guys are here. Maybe y'all can help me out. I'm in a little bit of a pickle.
What's up, man? What's your pickle?
So, man, my big sister, she got into some stuff, man, last weekend. She got in trouble, a little road rage incident that went all the way left, and she ended up getting arrested and hit with a Class X felony. So, her bond was $100,000, and I got to pay 10.
Okay.
I don't want to pay 10. I got a vacation coming up in 2 weeks. And I feel like maybe a little jail time might give her a little character.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I went to jail one time for pointing and presenting a firearm. Well, I think the charge originally was assault and battery with intent to kill. Because I was in the back seat when one of my homeboys, was in the front and shot. And my dad did the same thing. My dad let me sit for like 45 days. Number one, the bond was high, and he was waiting for the bond to be reduced. But he was letting me sit on purpose because he said he wanted me to learn a little lesson.
Now, this is your sister's first incident?
Yeah, but she's 42 years old though.
She's 42. What happened? She allegedly pulled out a weapon or something?
Yeah, she did. How you know about this? Did you hear about this on Facebook?
No, I don't know. The only way you're going to get a felony for a road rage is if you pull out a weapon, brother.
Let me ask you a question. If you let her...
It was pretty bad.
If you let her sit a little while longer, would a bond go down?
I don't think so, because she hit she ended up getting to it with a lawyer who happened to be white, and she's black. So it's pretty bad, bro. And we got to get her a really good lawyer. Like, I'm talking about like a Jewish lawyer, like with a Rabinowitz at the end.
There's some good black lawyers, man. There's some great black attorneys. What do you mean?
When's the vacation?
Look, it's in 2 weeks. It's on the 29th. I'm supposed to go down to NOLA. It's my only vacation time of the year, and I'm in a conflict, man. I don't know if I want to spend this money because I don't think I'm gonna get it back.
The 29th is my birthday, by the way. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't know.
I'm going on vacation.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait, Colin.
Let's go.
Now,
okay, what?
If you was in the same incident, would she bail you out?
That's the thing. I don't know.
I'm going. Hey,
my older sister, my twin sister, yes, but my older sister, I don't know.
What does your heart tell you to do? What is your spirit telling you to do right now? Because the only thing that causes conflict is the devil.
Keep my money. That's what the Lord is telling me, to keep my money because I work hard for it, Charlotte.
Enjoy your vacation,
this
King.
Girl is stupid.
Enjoy your vacation, King. She's 42 years old.
She ain't got no money. Does she got a crib or anything?
That's the thing. She worked for the city. Her husband got a little bit of money, but
her husband.
She got a husband.
Man, enjoy your vacation, King.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, I appreciate y'all.
Enjoy your vacation, King. Y'all, you figure that out when you come back from vacation. You'll have a clearer mind.
But what about if her husband ain't got no money?
We ain't got nothing to do with that. You'll have a clearer mind to think about it after that vacation.
That's his sister, though.
I started to GoFundMe for her because I didn't want to really put up that money. Yeah.
Enjoy your vacation, King. Call us and tell us about your vacation after you take it.
Damn it, man. Y'all are
man, enjoy your vacation, man.
That's his sister.
God bless her.
She's 42.
God bless her.
Got kids.
God bless her. God bless her. She got a husband. She made a choice. Let that man go enjoy his vacation. When he come back, then y'all figure it out.
He's spending $10,000 to go to. Oh, he probably going to Essence Festival. That's what he probably do. I'm gonna be out in Essence Festival too, so you might as well come to one of my parties. Then, all right, enjoy your vacation, brother. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
How you feel?
Let's go. This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed.
Say it with your chest.
We want to hear from you on the Breakfast Club.
So if you got something on your mind, let it out.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, Dre.
Jay.
Dre, he said.
Dre, what's up, King?
Dre, what up? Get it off your chest.
Hey, Envy, welcome back.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Charlamagne.
Peace, King.
Angela Yee, I know you ain't here. We gonna miss you today because these guys gonna play nothing but gay games all day.
It's Pride Month, bro. You should welcome that.
We straight. We ain't gotta always welcome the gay games now. Come on.
I'm gonna get you a burger from Burger King with the two buns that are the same. It got the top bun. Yeah.
Hey, Envy, I got a question for you though, real quick.
What's up, bro?
All them cars you got, right?
Yes, sir.
I know you ain't insured by the General.
The General? How you know?
Yeah, because I know you. You look like more like a Jake from State Farm guy.
Why? Because they both beige?
I do have State Farm, but I do have General too. General does my some of my other cars, but State Farm does a lot of those my bigger cars.
No doubt.
I tried. The General wouldn't insure the General wouldn't insure the bigger ones
because it was too much money. All them cars.
I know. Where you from, brother?
One more thing. I know you Dominican, right?
I'm not Dominican.
Yes, you are, man. Stop it.
I'm black.
A black person wouldn't come to work on a Friday.
After being off all week, right?
All week. You done been off all week. Ain't no black person coming to work on Friday. They gonna call in sick or they gonna use another vacation day.
I'm like, listen, he looks very Dominican today. He got like the painted on beard. He got on a pink snapback with a pink hoodie with rhinestones on his jeans.
I do not have.
He is Dominican out today.
I do not have rhinestone on my jeans. Shout out to Kevin Hart, Rick Ross, my brother DJ Khaled, Diddy, and all those guys out there.
Play Suavemente. Is that Dominican? That Dominican red? What's Dominican? Give me some.
All right, man. I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I love y'all guys, man.
Love you too, King.
All this love. Good morning.
All right, brother. Hello, who's this?
It's Nick the trucker out of Itty Bitty Plant City, Florida.
What's happening?
Get it off your chest.
I just want to get it off my chest. I'll shout out my wife. Her birthday coming up on the 29th of this month. I just want to say I love my queen.
I love her
too. We've been
together
for 9 years, been married for 8. I just want to shout her out, wish her a happy early birthday. We're finna do it up this year. She's finna be 29.
Hold on. You say she'll be 29 on the 29th?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's my born day too, man. 6/29. So
Oh, word.
Yeah, I love her.
Okay, yeah. Let me shout out my second favorite rapper too.
Who's that?
Fat Boy Fresh. He out of Itty Bitty Plant City. He's my second favorite rapper.
Why he's the second?
Yeah, who's your first?
J. Cole my first. Hands down to J. Cole. But a lot of these new rappers trash. My second favorite gotta go to Fat Boy Fresh.
That's your homeboy. Oh, he's from your town, must be.
Yes, sir. But he's dope though. Lyrically, everything. Check out Slick Talk about him on Spotify. He on all platforms. I think you'll like Slick Talk of Charlamagne.
All right, I'm gonna check it out. Fat Boy Fresh.
Yes, sir. Fat Boy Fresh. And baby, I love you. You're my queen. 9 years in, we finna do 9 more, and then 9 more after that, and then 9 more after that.
We gonna tell Birdman you love him, bro. You said, baby, I love you. That's what you just said. He just yelled it out. He just blurted, baby, I love you.
Goodness gracious.
Okay.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. All right, when we come back, we got the rumors. Does Pete Davidson make you horny, Charlamagne?
Nah, that's my boy, though. Love him to death.
All right, we'll talk about Pete Davidson making somebody so horny. All right, it's Freaky Fridays, The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
It's about time. What's going on?
Rumor report. This is the Rumor Report
Talk to him.
with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
All right, so we're talking horny this morning, all right?
It's Freaky Friday!
Now, this is something that Kim Kardashian revealed that she said that Pete does that makes us so effing horny.
Pete is such a good person. I can't even explain it. Like, he just has the best heart and always, thinks of the small things. One time, Pete was like, babe, let's go get some ice cream at Thrifty. And I was like, you are making me so horny. Rite Aid, Thrifty. It was literally one of the best nights of my life.
I told y'all this months ago. What do you get the woman who has everything? The answer is normalcy. She's a superstar. She done been around the world. She got all her own money, her own jewelry, her own cars, been any and everywhere. You ain't going to impress her with none of that. So you take her to do something basic. Go get pizza in Brooklyn. Okay, go to Rite Aid for ice cream. And you hitting her with a 10 to 12-inch meat missile? Come on now. I know that God,
What's
my
wrong with you?
God is good.
That 10-inch missile is really affecting you.
God, my God,
All right.
God is good.
Now, Kim K also talks about if she's in love with Pete Davidson.
So Pete and I have been dating for a few months. We're doing really, really good. Pete said, "I'm gonna grow on you. Just wait." He's like, "You're gonna." He knew. He's like, "I give it 4 months in, and you're gonna be obsessed." And I was like, "Oh, we'll see."
Are you in love?
I don't know if that's any of your business.
Well, he definitely grew in her.
You know that he saved my soul. You know that he saved my soul. Listen, 10 to 12 inch meat missile, man. All right. 10 to 12 inch meat missile. The nuclear button has been pressed. Drop one of Clues bombs for Pete's penis and that Rite Aid ice cream. Okay.
Well, Britney Spears, she was getting married yesterday, and her ex-husband decided to crash the wedding. Now, from what I know, I believe her ex-husband, they were only married for like 44 hours, right? Yeah. So,
I thought you were talking about K-Fed. Remember K-Fed?
Yeah, not K-Fed, but her husband, I guess they were married out in Vegas. They were only married for 44 hours, and then they decided not to do it anymore. But they were married for a little bit. He went to the house. Did
he object?
He crashed the wedding, and we have audio.
Britney Spears invited me here. She's my first wife, my only wife. I'm her first husband. I'm here to crash the wedding because nobody's here but Sam. So where the f***'s the family and there's Kate right there.
Well, that was them tackling him. He actually got all the way inside.
They ain't shoot him?
They did not shoot him.
Well,
and they tackled him and threw him out. Now, her kids weren't there, which is kind of strange, right? Her 2 boys weren't there.
I didn't even know Britney Spears was getting married. I had no idea.
Yeah, she got married yesterday. Her 2 boys weren't there. Kevin Fairline wasn't there. Her sister wasn't there.
Tell me more,
her
sis.
mother wasn't there. Her father wasn't there, but her brother was there.
Tell me, what was it live broadcasted somewhere? How you know all this information?
I'm doing a rumor report.
Oh, okay.
What do you think I'm wearing pink for? I'm doing the rumor report. I'm getting into it.
You know that he guides my every footstep. God is good.
Now, LeBron James said he would like to own his own NBA team and where he wants to own it at.
If you own the team and like...
Yeah, I would much rather own a team before I talk. I want a team in Vegas.
Good for you.
Oh, yeah. I want the team in Vegas.
Well, that lets you know that that's probably already in motion in some way, shape, or form. Because I think the Vegas team, I think they're going to expand to Vegas in 2024, if I'm not mistaken. And that'd be like, what, 2 years from now?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would that be, Bronze? Like, what, 21st year in the league or something like that?
Yep. His son will be hopefully in the league in the next, year or 2?
I think they're expanding the league to Vegas. I think Vegas and Seattle in 2024, if I'm not mistaken.
Back to Seattle.
Okay.
Yeah. And lastly, Jay-Z and Twitter founder Jack Dorsey announced Bitcoin Academy, a financial literacy program. Now, this will be held for residents of the Marcy Houses projects in Brooklyn, where, of course, Hov was born and raised. The two are funding the educational initiative, which promises to provide education and empower the community with knowledge on the world of cryptocurrency and other financial investments.
I love it. You can't rob nobody for no Bitcoin, Brooklyn thugs, okay? Well, you know what? Let me not tempt them. Brooklyn thugs will find a way.
Brooklyn will find a way.
I know Brooklyn gentrified, but they still out there.
Absolutely.
Okay, they still out there, my boy. All right? Told you I was in Brooklyn the other day. Dude scared the hell out of me. Dude said, what he said? He said, Charlamagne. He said, Charlamagne, you really giving sexy, my boy. Oh, Charlamagne, word to my dad, you giving sexy, my boy. That's what he said.
How did you respond?
I said, you know that he guides my every footstep. God is good.
All right, and that is your rumor report.
I said he guides my every footstep.
Now,
God is good.
When we come back, we have to talk about the shooting that took place in, of course, Texas, and what they're saying, why the police waited 77 minutes to enter the classroom.
We know why, because that dude had that damn AR-15. That's why you need to ban those military-style weapons.
And we'll talk about it when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Remember the first time you discovered something amazing? What if that could happen to you with your job? Well, ZipRecruiter works like your personal recruiter to help you find new jobs or discover new opportunities that are the right fit for you. Sign up for free at ZipRecruiter.
All right. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Tonight, Game 4, the Warriors take on the Boston Celtics in Boston. Boston leads the series 2-1. Hockey, if you're into hockey, the Tampa Bay Lightning beat the Rangers 3-1. They lead the series 3-2. All right. Now, in some sad news, Seems like there was another mass shooting, another one?
In Maryland, right?
Yeah, in Maryland. This has happened yesterday, and we have them reporting on it.
Investigation is definitely underway here. We're dealing with multiple fatalities. Like you said, according to the Washington County Sheriff's Office, at least one Maryland State Trooper was injured in an altercation with the shooter who has been taken down. No information on that shooter's identity or any information about their injuries. We're continuing to follow this above. Again, this happened at about 2:36 this afternoon on Bickle Road. This is a commercial manufacturing facility, and it's in a pretty remote area. This is mostly rural.
At this point, I'm just assuming it's a lot of copycats, right? And I don't know how you stop the copycats, though. You know what I mean? Because you have to report on these stories, right?
Yeah.
Maybe if you stop reporting the shooters' names, maybe stop giving them that attention. Report on the fatalities, report on the injured. Definitely report when they get arrested and sometimes killed, the shooters. But I don't know how you stop reporting.
Well, you
on
got to
these
report
stories.
it because you want them to change something. Hopefully, if it remains out there, they will change some of these laws.
No, that's not happening.
It has to, man.
It should, but it's not.
Now, they were talking about why police waited 77 minutes to enter Robb Elementary classroom to kill a gunman. Now, the Chief Pete, I don't know his last name, Arredondo? Yeah, I believe that's his name. Now, he was scrutinized in the last couple of weeks, so he said, not a single responding officer ever hesitated, even for a moment, to put themselves at risk to save those children.
So what is 77 minutes? That's not hesitation?
He said, we responded to the information that we had and had to adjust to whatever we faced. He said the door to the classroom that Ramos was in had a steel jam and could not be kicked in. That's what he told the paper.
So the kid with the gun got in easily, but the police officer couldn't? Come on now.
He spent more than an hour in the hallway trying dozens of keys to get in.
You should have went through the door that the guy with the gun went in.
He said, each time I tried a key, I was just praying. The only thing that was important to me at this time was to save as many teachers and children as possible.
So listen, as they're trying to do this and the door is locked, they're not thinking to themselves, well, how did the shooter get into school?
In the first,
if that door was easily open.
In the first 40 minutes, Arredondo says he was waiting to receive the set of keys. During that time, he called for tactical gear and a sniper while avoiding the doors, believing he might provoke Ramos to shoot. Dozens of keys finally arrived, but none of them opened the door. My mind was to get there as fast as possible, eliminate any threats, and protect the students and staff. 1 hour and 17 minutes after Ramos started shooting, murdering school children with an AR-15 style gun, police finally breached the door.
You know what would change things?
What?
What would change things if those cops just told the truth and said they were scared to death because this guy had a big-ass gun. Just tell the truth. You didn't go in because you were scared. You were scared because this young man had a military-style assault rifle and y'all weren't equipped. That's why he had to call for tactical gear and, whatever other bigger weapons to go in there.
They said they couldn't kick down the door. I mean, they couldn't shoot the door open, shoot the lock. I don't know.
How did this kid get in so easily?
I don't know.
But that just shows you why these weapons need to be banned. Those civilians should have a military-style assault rifle. Because if those cops were just to admit, man, we just were,
overpowered.
Overpowered, you know what I mean? We didn't have the arms, so we were scared. That would change the perception, I think, of a lot of these legislators. But I doubt it.
All right. Well, didn't they pass in New Jersey or New York now that they're changing the age of when you can actually buy a gun from 18 to 21? Yeah. Well, it still has to be passed, though, but they're trying to change that law. All right. Well, that is your front page news. Now, when we come back, who's joining us?
Man, Jay Farrell, comedian Jay Farrell. Y'all know Jay Farrell from SNL and the Showtime show White Famous. And he's in a movie right now called Love is a Resort to Love. I can't remember the name of it. Mm-hmm. But he's at Caroline's on Broadway all weekend long. And he'll be joining us to talk about a whole plethora of things.
Okay. All right. So we'll kick it with him next. So don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building, Jay Farrell.
What's going on with y'all?
He's performing at Caroline's in New York City all of this weekend, man. How are you, first and foremost, my brother?
Bro, I'm great, brother. You know what I mean? I'm blessed, older, more accomplished, more understanding of the planet.
Do tell. You said, sounds like you found your why, Jay.
First of all, I feel like everybody has been programmed to, just give the world everything. And I don't feel like the exclusivity clause in celebrityism is being exercised. And I feel like, man, if we don't keep stuff for ourselves, then, what do we have? People don't need to know your every move. People don't need to know everything you're doing, you know what I'm saying, until it drops.
It's interesting you say that because somebody walked in the room before you did, our program director, Thea Mitchum, and she goes, I just saw Jay Farrell talking into his phone, and he was going Snoop D-O-double-G, Snoop D-O-double-G over and over.
I was practicing because that's one of the impressions that on Fallon they want me to do, and I was like, do I do a Snoop? I was like, wait a second. I think I got a little Snoop. Yeah.
So it just hit you in the lobby of the radio station?
It happens like that.
Yeah,
in the morning, Snoop hit me at 9 o'clock in the morning. Thank God, because I would have died.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So what? Oh, Snoop hit you? You was actually talking to Snoop?
No. When I said Snoop hit me, I mean the impression.
Oh.
I know him. Like, I talk, that's my dude. But I wasn't talking to him on the phone.
Can we hear a little bit of it? You ready to unleash this?
Oh, yeah, Snoop D-O-double jizzle.
Okay.
Oh, cheesy. That's what we do, Dizzle. This is my first, not even one of my primary joins. So
yeah.
There you go.
Now, it's...
not impressed. Look at him.
No, I wasn't. I'm not going to lie. But I know you good at it, so I'm like, okay, he's cooking it up.
Yeah, I'm cooking it up. It's just like one of the ones that I've just started on.
Do you think it helps or hurts that you don't reveal so much of your personal life? We're talking to Jay Farrell, by the way.
I'm not a person who likes to reveal a lot about I like to be very discreet. And personally, even with like relationships, like you don't see me post nobody on my page. Even with my family members, I stopped doing that with my family. And does it hurt you? I don't think it does hurt when you got people who get publicly, what's the word I'm looking for, Charlamagne?
Embarrassed?
There you go. God, why? It's early. I need it. Why? That's such an easy
shamed.
word. Yeah, shamed. I mean,
beat
look
up.
at Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like now you got to go through your Instagram. You got to take down all the pictures. You know, people know something's up. They laughing at you. People sliding in the DMs. They know she available. Like, come on, bruh. Like, why would you want to put yourself through that? You know?
How many times have you had to explain that to a young lady?
In the last 4 years, I would say I've explained it at least 5 or 6 times.
Wow.
Just
same
telling
person?
them. Different.
Okay.
Oh man, I don't date at least. You got 3 months. You know what I'm saying? If you're good, we'll extend it. You know what I mean? We'll get to the 6.
You a brave man to put that out there.
Hey, look, it is what it is. That's something else. Dude, I'm comfortable. I am not. I feel like I was supposed to have this squeaky clean image because I got church members follow me, of course.
Yeah.
I got my people follow me, of course. And it's the world. And it's like, yo, what message do you want to put out there? My mother's always telling me to be cognizant of the message that you're leaving with people. Mm-hmm. And the message I want to leave with people is I am a good dude, but I do have flaws.
Of course. That's everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
All of us.
Yeah. But I wasn't even comfortable enough to sit in that before.
I don't trust perfect people, bro.
Yeah.
If you too perfect, you never made a mistake. That's why I hate this era that we're in with the whole cancel culture and social media thing. Because I'm like, who are all of these perfect people that exist on social media?
Absolutely.
That have never made a mistake.
Absolutely. That look like pornographic versions of Daisy Duck.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Doesn't it seem like while we talk about Instagram, it seems like every girl is morphing into the same chick. They got the lips, they got the butt and
They
everything.
going to the same doctor.
That's what it is. Okay. I don't like that. Listen, during the pandemic, I dated a chick. Be honest. Chick was bald. I didn't give a f.
Why was she bald? By choice or was it?
I mean, it was just low. That was cool. She put wigs on and
That's fly though.
Yeah, it's like a rodeo clown. It was great, Charlamagne.
Wow.
It was great.
Wow.
It was so amazing. I don't care. Don't lie. Don't lie about it. You can't.
Sure, to make sure she didn't have alopecia or something.
She didn't have
you to be
alopecia.
making jokes about
come
people
on,
with
bro.
alopecia.
We all got that though. Come on now.
What, alopecia?
Everybody has alopecia.
No, that's true.
Straight up.
I ain't got no hairline. You see me, I ain't got no edges.
Yo, look, I'm good, but I'm falling. I'm good, but I'm falling, bro. This is I'm comfortable. I don't care. Take it off.
No, you're not. Put your hat back on, Jay.
Come on, man.
No, I'm not gonna lie. You need to put your hat back on.
Come on, man.
Jay, if I'm
you really gonna do that? You really gonna do that, Charlamagne?
It looks a little thin at the top. Just a little, Jay.
Charlamagne. I'm talking about being honest. Standing in your truth, and you just tell me to cover that back up, put my hat back on. Yo, take your hat off, Charlamagne.
No, I know how that can be.
Take it off. It's fine. Look at that. Take it off. It's no problem. It's no problem. Yes, baby. Look at that. It's fine.
No, it's not.
It is. Look, it's good. Look, everybody has it to a certain degree, though, bro. Like, yo,
It's
Chris
fine.
Rock got it.
What do you
Of
mean?
the face. He can't grow a full beard. You never seen.
Man, shut up,
Yo,
Jay.
I'm dead. Yo, am I lying? Bro, look at his face. If he tries, it gets patchy, my G.
Question about what you said about relationships, though. You said
Yes, sir.
you lease women.
It's a theoretical lease, bro.
Okay.
It's.
But maybe essentially you're saying you don't really stick around with the
I'm
same
saying
woman too long.
I give it. Usually, a person can tell you who they are in 3 months. Sometimes people will wait a little longer. You feel me? So you give them that 3 months. You see if your qualities all align with each other, and if they don't, you're not doing that person a service by staying in and extending it.
Yeah.
If you don't want the car, just return it to the dealership.
Yeah.
And let somebody else drive it.
That's a lot of pressure for women when they dating you, though, Jay.
Why is it pressure?
Because they probably feel like they have to, I guess, be what you want for 3 months if they really like you.
Now that I put this out here, now people are gonna be fake for 3 months,
Yeah.
and then after okay, cool. Well, I'll extend the lease. I just extend it.
Now you also gonna have women hitting you like, oh, that's why you never called me back?
Hey, it is what it is.
Wow.
Am I cold-hearted? Listen, I've gotten my heart torn to shreds before.
So since you got hurt, you want to hurt other people?
No, not true.
Okay.
Now I learned. I'm not gonna lie to you.
True.
I wasted my time on a relationship, and in that relationship, I spent about $250,000 helping that young lady out.
Damn.
I got it back. Because when you give from the heart, the Lord replenishes. You understand what I'm saying? I definitely.
What did you spend $250,000 on?
Bro, when you talking about trips, you talk about flights, you talk about putting money in their account, you talk about getting them a car. I wish I wouldn't have got that car, though.
You got her a car? What kind
I got
of
her a car. It don't matter what type.
Okay, now she's gonna know who she is.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because I've done this more than once. I just I'm very careful, man, and I look at my parents who've been together for 40 years now.
Wow.
And I know it's possible, but in today's society, it's harder just because you got Instagram, you got everybody so open and close to each other, you got access to everybody. So it's like, all right, I'm going to try to vet this thing out and find the person that's for me because I can't give you half.
All right, we have more with Jay Farrell. When we come back, don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with Jay Farrell. Charlamagne?
You know, I thought about you a lot this week. Pause. Because I saw SNL. And they had all these folks leaving. And I had Michael Che on my podcast, The Brilliant Idiots. And
you know what? Before you even go any further, I got to give you props. Your podcast is amazing.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate you having my back even when I'm not there. And I'll tell you what episode it was.
Okay.
It's an episode where you and Andrew Schultz were up there. Andrew Schultz was saying some very low things. And you and
About
Gerard,
you?
Yeah. And you and Gerard Carmichael were like, no. He was trying to diss I've seen it, the impressions, it's nothing. I've seen it. It's just a magic trick. I've seen it. And y'all were like, nah, he actually breaks it down, and y'all broke it down to him, and you were like, he was like, okay, but it was quick. You and Gerard had my back, and I was like, yo, I appreciate that.
You got to come to the podcast.
I will.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, I was just saying, like, all the folks leaving SNL, and, Michael Che was saying he thought about leaving, and it just made me wonder, how do you know when to leave a situation like that?
When I talked to Will Ferrell, I said, yo, when do you know? He said, it's just something inside of you that says, it's time. Mm-hmm. And my exit was a little different. I was looking for other opportunities, but for 2 summers, there was some bull going on, man. So
that SNL?
Yeah.
But they wouldn't let you go do other things?
So they do this thing where sometimes they won't pick up your contract until later. 2015, they picked me up at the last minute. And I said, okay, I'm going to let that slide because I was getting frustrated, of course, sitting on the sidelines. And then that next year, it was the same thing again. And I was just like, especially when you killing.
Yeah.
So, of course, I was looking for another job. And, of course, I got one.
That was White Famous, right?
I was White Famous.
Okay.
Yeah. I told you I was going to give you the real. I was going to give you the real about the story. You know what I mean? Whatever they took and at the other place and put up, that was bull. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. 2015, my contract, they waited until the end to renew it. Then, 2016, it was the same situation happening. I got the call about White Famous. I said, okay, I'm going to do this. Called them. I said, is it cool for me to do this? They said, yo, you make sure you come back. Can you still come back the first week? I was like, yeah, sure. And then a day later, they were like, nah, just go do White Famous. I was like, oh, okay. All right. So that was a little different. I mean, now Pete's situation.
So you didn't really leave. You got sort of fired.
It was, it was like
Yeah, you didn't want to leave.
I wanted to do 8 seasons at SNL. They cut me off in 6.
Psychologically, how did that mess with your confidence when they kept like renewing your contract at the last minute?
Yeah, that messed with me a lot. It did. I mean, I was loved on the show, so I didn't understand what the problem was. But I do know that being vocal about certain political things at that show did hurt me.
So executives would tell you not to talk about certain things?
I'm talking about in 2013 to 2014 season, which was my hardest season, but one of my best.
Mm-hmm.
But talking about the diversity on the show and there a need for a black woman. I was asked about that question. The only thing I said was, yeah, they're out there. There are definitely funny black women out there, man. They just gotta, look, basically. And then the article comes out. Jay Farrell says SNL needs to pay attention. That hurt me because it looked like I was going against the squad, and that's not even what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
I was just answering a question.
Wow. You know what's interesting about that though? You'd be looked at as a hero now. And you know what I mean?
In retrospect, yeah, of course. Like now, people are like, yo, even when it was happening, I got a lot of people advocating for me in the community.
Mm-hmm.
But at the job, it was hard. And that's the year that I think turned me into a different person. I mean, me and my ex, I was going through a breakup. It was a lot of happening that year that I just had to overcome. And I think I came out on the other side.
Yeah, but they punished you for just speaking out early on something because eventually they realized, we do need more black women up here.
Nobody likes forcible change.
Especially white people.
Yes. So I saw the switch.
Mm-hmm.
I was still there, but I saw it.
Wow.
I saw it go from, oh yeah, you the future to, just, all right, good work.
Damn. And the fact that there's no black women in positions of power there on the executive side, because if there was just one that could advocate for you, like, no, he's saying the right thing, it probably wouldn't have been that problem.
It's not like they weren't looking. It's just that the folks that audition, I guess they would clam up or, they just wouldn't give the best audition.
Mm-hmm.
And then they would end up not getting hired.
So did you feel like, you were derailed in any way? Because SNL, then you had to wait, a year for White Famous?
Mm-hmm.
And then, you did White Famous, which I told you before, I thought White Famous was a fantastic show.
Yeah, except for the pilot episode, which was trash. That was okay, like you said, but
yeah, it was. Yeah. But it was great. I watched it. I saw it through. I told you that. I actually loved that show. I want to see what happened to that character.
Yeah, me too. You wanted to see it. I definitely wanted to see it.
So after that, did you say to yourself, okay, what the hell's happening now? After that show got canceled.
Yeah. The craziest part about that, even before I answer this question, I get the show October the 15th, right? Day after my birthday. Christmas comes. They cancel it the day after Christmas.
Jesus Christ.
Now that messed with me a lot. And I didn't realize how much it was messing with me until the pandemic, when I got a chance to sit down. I wasn't dealing with any of that. The SNL thing, I'm like, man, okay, cool. I'm like, cool, all right, I'll move. I'll go over here. I'll do what I got to do. I don't let it affect me. I'm internalizing it, Then the White Famous thing, eternalize it again. Charlamagne, I started drinking more. Like I got spots in my liver right now.
Really?
Yeah. But they were there before, but I'm sure there are more pimples on it now.
Is that when the hair started falling out?
Yeah, it has something to do with that.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So you was depressed. You was depressed.
I was, but I was going.
So how'd you get out of it?
I talked to my mom. I sat there, I hugged her, cried a little bit. But she said, what's wrong? And I said, I'm just finally dealing with everything that's happened over the last couple of years.
But did you feel like a failure or something?
No, didn't feel like a failure, but just you see your career going a certain way that you trajectory wise, and you try to align it with the greats and you try to follow that. But going off of that can drive you insane because your path is not going to be like everybody else's path.
That's right.
You got to sit in your blessings. That's something I didn't realize when I was younger either. You have to, whatever's happening, God is putting you in a position so you can enjoy it. You have to enjoy it as long as you can and then not always look for the next thing to be immediate.
That's right.
You just sit there and say to yourself, yo, I did this, and congratulate yourself.
Absolutely, bro. You're a young black man from Virginia who can sit around and say, damn, they did me dirty at SNL. I worked at SNL for 6 seasons.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to leave, but
Right.
I had to go because I wanted to go do this show at Showtime. Think about that, Jay. You had your own show at Showtime.
Absolutely.
And you got let go from SNL. That's a blessing to even be able to say that.
True. It's a blessing to still thrive after all of that. You know? We talking about, okay, now, bam, dealt with the depression stuff. Okay, cool. You're drinking too much. I was drinking so much. This girl I was talking to, she was like, yo, you drink them so fast and you power it down. Like, I'm scared. Like, I'm like, you scared?
Was it beer, liquor?
It was everything. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't like out there like that. But in certain parts, I'd go enjoy myself. Like I was on vacation when that happened. And I was drinking a lot. I noticed it was the energy. The energy was different that I was letting into my life too, man. Some things don't align with yourself. My other ex, Jesus, she was, she drank whatever, heavy. That's how we would celebrate. We would drink. We would just be drinking. That's not healthy.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Especially you start seeing a little hole in your natural.
A little what?
A little hole in your natural.
What the hell is that?
You don't know what a hole in your natural is?
No, break that down. What is that?
That means your top getting light. That's all it means.
Oh, your hair.
Yeah.
Oh, just say that.
Hole in your natural.
Okay.
That's what Robert Harris said. Come on, man. You remember Robert Harris like, get the spotlight on the brother with the hole in his natural.
Okay. So what made you get rid of the liquor?
I still drink, but I just don't drink as much.
Yeah.
But it's health reasons, bro. Like I need my liver. I want my liver to be good.
Yeah.
It's messed up. So.
This is a thankless business, boy. This business will do a number on you.
Oh my gosh! Look at Dave Chappelle. He didn't drink before. He said, "I started drinking because you all ruined my life." 8 minutes, 47 seconds.
Damn.
Yes.
All right, we have more with Jay Farrell. When we come back, don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with Jay Farrell. Charlamagne?
What role did Charlie Murphy play in your career? 'Cause I remember reading this New York Times article one time. You said Charlie took a chance on you.
He did.
What was that chance?
He saw me in Virginia Beach Funny Bone, and he took me on a road with him. First gig was Caroline's on Broadway, which I'm headlining. Headlining this weekend.
Wow. When was the last time you spoke to him before he passed?
I had spoken to him like a month and a half before that. I'm just happy that I got a chance to experience that, man. He always used to tell me, he said, yo, man, you remind me of my brother, like straight up. Like, and I noticed you got the same chops, man.
Wow.
It's like having that in the back of my head always drove me, because it's like, yo, man, I gotta make sure that what I'm putting out is good. Now, I've failed a couple of times with some stuff. I ain't even gonna lie. But I've got hits too, which those are the ones that counts. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean?
So the last time you bombed on stage?
It's been a minute, man.
Okay.
What I will say, after the slap happened, people feel incentivized to go up and emboldened to talk trash to the comics.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
I've had a couple of situations, yo, bro. I was in Cleveland, and this white dude, he's drunk with his wife, puts his middle finger up at me, which is a trigger for me. First of all, I don't stick your middle finger up at me. Like I had somebody do that to me at a show for no reason, and I stopped the show. I was like, yo, my man, why'd you just flick me off? Like,
Why did that trigger for you? What happened in your childhood?
Because when I was a kid, people used to do that to me, and I used to get picked on, and I hated that. All right, so he flicks me off. He goes, "We paid money to see you, you f***ing nigger!"
No,
the ancestors. All of them got in my ear at the same time. They whispered. They said, "You better do something," because he was in my face. I didn't know what he was gonna do.
Oh, so he came on.
He came. He was this close to me, bro. Wow. If you this close to me, I don't know what you gonna do.
That's right.
Now I'm on guard. So he's in my face, sticking middle finger up. He calls me an effing whatever. Black dude hops on stage. Jay, it's all right, Jay. It's all right, Jay. I got you. I said, no, I'm good. I said, I'm good. I just don't like that type of disrespect. You ain't gonna call me a nigga.
Disrespect. Did they kick him out?
Yeah, he got kicked out. Okay. And he tried, and he wanted to
sue you and all that.
Well, it didn't get like, it didn't go any further, but he was drunk. But that does not give you the right to stand up and disrespect somebody. And if you have liquid courage, you better douse that liquid courage really quick.
So what was you saying on stage that made him go off like that?
His wife and him, they acted like they ain't even coming together. I was like, y'all know each other? No, we don't know each other, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, okay, well, they just sticking people in here with random people? Well, that's not safe. It's Corona period. And now the monkeypox is happening. What are we doing? You know? So I say that, show's going on. I look down, I see his arm around her. I was like, oh, you with this nigga? And like when I say you with this, I'm just saying person, place, or thing.
Yeah, it's not a race thing.
Yeah, with this dude.
Yeah.
But the wife goes, my husband is not what you just called him. She's not that word. You're not that word. I was like, okay, madam. I said, let me break this down to you. I said, because the word is like the word there. There are different tenses. You got your T-H-E-I-R. You got your T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E. You got your T-H-E-R-E. I said, there's different versions of it. That's when she gets mad. No, you're going to let me talk. You're not that word. Nobody's that word. And that's when he got up and he said it. So I'm like, how much is that word being slung around in y'all's house?
But what if he was saying it in your context? Because you told him it was okay.
I didn't say it was okay. Well, I didn't say it was okay.
But you
I was explaining the tenses.
Yeah.
No. I said, now, I'm not a nigger. I'm not that. I said, but what is activity? And I said, okay, if I got a show and then you keep on yelling out, distracting away from people who paid money to see me. I said, well, obviously, I said in that tense, you all in niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when it went, whatever it went.
So he had to show you the real context of the word, the historical context.
He wanted to.
That was recently then.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Damn.
That was 2 weeks ago. And then Hawaii, somebody tried to, it was two people that were drunk. It was a late show. At the end of it, I say, all right, yo, I'm Jay Farrell. I'm out. Everybody cheers. This motherfucker goes, boo. I was like, I said, word? So I'm walking. He's still talking shit. He's like, oh, man, we ain't like that, right? Y'all, man, come on, guys. He turns around. I'm right there. He goes, oh, hey, man, great job. I was like, okay. So I got back on stage. I said, everybody, did y'all have a great time? Everybody's like, yeah, great time. And I said, hey, my man, what's your name? Sean. I said, okay. Everybody say, Sean, suck my d-. Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
1, 2, 3. Sean, suck my d-. Motherfucker. I walked off stage. And that's when he gets up. 5'8". I'm like, really? I can box. You. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe he didn't want to fight. Maybe he wanted to take you up on your invitation for real. I'm just saying.
Charlamagne, that is the zesty.
You can't try him with a good time.
That is the zesty, man.
I'm just saying. You don't know.
You're the only nigga I know who would think that through like that. He wanted to fight, and then now the other guy gets up. Now security is over here. People getting held back. This is all because people feel like they can rush the stage now and they can do things to comedians.
Jay, have you talked to anybody about this?
This just happened last week.
Well, do you have a therapist or something?
I don't. I need one.
I think you might need a therapist.
I got problems, bro. It's all good.
We all do, man.
We
all got triggers. Don't say you got problems. We all got triggers. We have things that activate us when we hear them.
Yes.
Why did the boo trigger you for real? Your first show, or was it?
I didn't get booked my first.
It was something when you was a child. I'm sure.
It was happened when I was 20. It was 22. It was when I was 21. I was doing a step show for Elizabeth City, and they were taking so long, and I ain't had that much material. And I'm running out of jokes, and they just taking forever. And the one girl in the balcony, she was just like, boo! I was like, oh, okay. I know you ain't talking. I ain't had nothing to say. It was really cool. There ain't nothing to say. I said, get out of here looking like a tree, you big bitch.
You couldn't think of nothing.
I couldn't think of nothing to say. And then that's when she got up and turned to the Apollo. Now she's like, and I'm battling. Now I'm battling. I was like, no, f that. You ain't gonna boo me on stage. I was like, give me my check. As soon as I got off stage, I said, give me my check. I'm leaving.
What is this Out of Office movie you're doing? With the producers of The Office?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an Office-like movie. I don't want to give too much away, but I can tell you somebody get on in the movie.
Like Amber Heard on Johnny Depp's bed?
Yeah.
Like real
like
dookie.
Somebody get on. It's just fun from minute one into the end.
Oh, y'all shot it already?
It's already done.
Oh.
That's another thing I noticed too, man. Somebody must be hating on me in Hollywood. I don't know what it is.
Why?
I got so many projects that I'm doing, but they don't make announcements about it. Like, I got 5 cartoons I'm doing right now.
Wow.
I got Simpsons. I got Family Guy. There's a show called Invincibles that I'm on. Also, Good Times. They're doing that on Netflix.
Yep.
I'm Junior on that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And there's another one, P Scout. There's a Nickelodeon show that I'm doing as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5 cartoons. There's no press releases about that. I had a show on Nickelodeon that was running called Unfiltered. We did 2 seasons of it.
I didn't know that.
It was like Masked Singer, but for kids. Kids had to guess who the celebrity was.
Okay, you was the host?
I was the host.
Why the hell I never saw that?
I don't. It's up there. You can watch it. I know you about to end it. You want to kick me out? It's cool.
No, I'm not. I'm going to tell everybody that Jay Farrell is going to be at Caroline's this Friday tonight, from Friday, June 10th to Sunday, June 12th.
Mm-hmm.
Go get your tickets. Where at Caroline's?
Carolines.com, or you can go to jfarrellworld.com and pick up tickets too. I do have a website. You can subscribe to it. Trust me, I got content I'm going to be putting out there. Subscribe to jfarrellworld.com. I don't know how many people are going to do it, but I got to put it out there. You got to promote yourself.
Jay Farrell, always a pleasure, my brother.
Yes, sir. You already know.
It's Jay Farrell. It's The Breakfast Club.
And take your hat off, man.
I did already. They got the meme.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Back from vacation.
Mm-hmm. Well, you back from vacation.
Yeah, I'm back from vacation.
I've been here in these streets.
I had a good time, too.
On the radio.
Yeah, you ain't in nobody's streets. Mm-mm. All right, well, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Diddy.
It's time.
She's spilling the tea. This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, Young Miami has a new show on Revolt. It's called Carisha Please. And her first guest, of course, was Diddy. And they talked about a lot. Well, let's start off. Well, first they talked about the messiness that happened with Young Miami, Diddy, and his ex.
So when you woke up and we was trending, like, what's up? How you felt about it? What it was about?
I mean, it was messy. You know what I'm saying? It was messy, and I just, it was one of those days, and so had to polish things up, had to press the reset button, boom, and keep it moving. So I'm not trying to get messy, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to just live my life and have a good time and stay out the way, but do whatever the I want to do.
Oh, okay, so you acting bad.
Acting all the way bad.
You acting bad.
You acting bad.
I'm acting all the way bad. You got to be 52 years old. You got to make sure you're saying the right slang and using the right slang properly around them young girls now.
Diddy doing
You
good.
acting bad. Yeah, I'm acting all the way bad. Ain't even sound right. Nigga. Hell's wrong. Better stick to the dope and the fresh that you used to. All right? You talking about Diddy. I'm acting all the way bad. What the hell?
I'm bad. I'm very bad.
You mean bad meaning good?
Oh, bad meaning bad.
I'm acting bad.
I'm naughty bad.
Acting
all right.
all the way bad.
Now, Diddy also talks about his relationship status.
What's your relationship status? You Mr. Act Bad?
Mr. Act
I'm
Bad.
single, but I'm dating. I'm just taking my time with life.
All right. So what we is?
We date. We dating. We go have dates. And we friends.
Okay.
We go to exotic locations. We have great times.
Mm.
We go to strip clubs, church.
Church.
I'm gonna take you to church.
I love that.
We take you to church because you be acting bad. So you need to go to church. You be acting bad. We gonna go to church.
All right, now, Diddy also talks about what he likes about Young Miami, I should say.
So, like, what you like about me? Like, why you with a city girl?
I mean, because you're authentic. You're like one of the realest people I ever met, you know what I'm saying? And you're authentically yourself, and you're a great mother, and, a great friend. We just have a good time, We have
Is
a
that
good
fun?
time. Yeah, you the funnest. You the funnest. Young Miami. Woo! But then you Carisha, and then
So who Carisha is?
Carisha, I get advice from Carisha. You know what I'm saying? Carisha tell me like, yo, don't be in your head and.
Okay. Now he talks about if Diddy is getting married and why he's not married.
When I was growing up, my father got killed when I was young, when I was 2. Then my mother, she just like never wanted to have men around. You know what I'm saying? It was something like during that time having like men around your children. And so I never really saw a relationship like that. I was just raised around women. And so I never really had those aspirations. So I know it was like the dream. It's every woman's and every person's dream. I mean, a lot of people's dream. And it just, for me, I just wasn't really about that life.
Yeah, because people feel like you got to be married. I don't have a desire to be married.
I want to be happy.
I get it. So essentially, he's saying he just didn't grow up with that example of marriage, basically,
in his life. Correct. Yeah. Now, if you just joined us, we're talking. That's Young Miami. She has a new show on Revolt called Carisha Please, and she is interviewing Diddy.
Y'all ain't got the part when you say they go together.
Well, we got a lot more to go. Hold on. Now he talks about Kim Porter.
Like, what was your grieving process? Like, what What was something you did?
At first, I would just like, I cried for like 3 months straight. I would just be like walking around crying, like, you know what I'm saying? And like just all the time. And it just hurt so bad, you know what I'm saying? And I just didn't, I was just like not moving. I had like isolated myself, you know? But as time went on and, you know, I had to deal with the reality and, you know, really prayer and God and talking to God is what really, you know, got me through it. And I had a wonderful life in time with Kim. But I'm back up on my feet, you know, and you know, I'm ready to love again.
That's beautiful. I mean, you know, the truth to the matter is you gotta feel those feels. I saw this great quote yesterday by Nadra Tawwab, and she said, you know, a lot of times we try to make sense of things, so we say things like everything happens for a reason, but she says everything doesn't happen for a reason. Some things happen for a reason, and some things are senseless, and it's hard to comprehend that things can occur for no reason that we'll be able to understand. And she says, you know, you should just repeat to yourself, I don't know why this happened, and it hurts.
Mm-hmm. Now, lastly, they talk about, of course, Young Miami did a song called Rap Freaks, and she mentioned Diddy, and he talks about that.
Rap Freaks?
And I was like, let me put it on your face like them roaches.
First of all, I was mad at you because like that was a real traumatic story. When I heard it first, I was just like, man, she just went and just didn't know how that really traumatized me. And I remember calling you, I was like, you know, like the roaches thing was a traumatic situation for me. And you was just laughing. The Buenos Noches though, I was like, you must be talking about you. Because you ain't putting nothing to sleep over here, baby girl.
Man, I work 52. A lot, so, you know, I'm a hard-working woman, so sometimes I be like a little tired. Do you go Buenos Noches? Like, are you getting put to sleep? Ever?
Have you ever seen me get put to sleep?
That's a different story for a different time.
That nigga be snoring, I guarantee, after them sessions. All right? And that young girl don't want to hear about your trauma with roaches, okay? She just wants to sit on your face.
All right.
Right, sir?
Well, they say... Well, lastly, but they talk about if they go together.
I feel like you single, well, we go together. So how would you feel if I be telling people that I'm single because we go together? I'm not laughing.
Yeah. Hold on.
It ain't no hold on.
We go together now?
Real bad.
Whatever you say.
Man, drop one of the clues bomb for Diddy, man. It is impossible to be 52 years old dating a 28-year-old city girl and not look jokey.
He said, we go together?
We go together. You 52 years old dating a 28-year-old city girl, talking about y'all go together. She just making them feel young again. That's all.
So what we is?
What we is?
We go together.
That nigga be sleeping. No worry.
He be sleeping.
She gonna show us one day.
Cause he's bad.
She gonna show us one day that selfie from the mattress.
Oh, when he's sleeping.
Yep, snoring his ass off. It's gonna happen.
All right,
guaranteed.
Again, that is your room report. Now,
drop on the clues bomb for Young Miami too. Oh, I love the city girl so damn much.
Say her drop.
The ecosystem needs JT and Young Miami. You hear me?
Play her drop one more time.
So what we is?
What we is.
So what we is.
What we is.
So what we is.
Who we giving that donkey to, man?
Diddy? No.
You better stop it.
4 after the hour. We're giving it to a Florida man. This is kind of wild for a Friday, but not wild because it's Florida. We'll talk about it.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Hey, what up, y'all? It's DJ Envy. Have you taken a closer look at the General Insurance yet? Switch to the General and you could save over $500. Call 800-GENERAL or visit thegeneral.com. The General Auto Insurance Services, Inc., an insurance agency, Nashville, Tennessee. Some restrictions apply.
Cause you know that's why I want to hear.
Just make sure you tell them to watch out for Florida, man.
The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida. Yes, you are a donkey.
A Florida man attacked an ATM for a very strange reason. It gave him too much money. Florida man is arrested after deputies say he rigged the door to his home in an attempt to electrocute his pregnant wife. Police arrested an Orlando man for attacking a flamingo.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Donkey of the day with Charlamagne the God. I don't know why y'all keep letting him get y'all like this.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Friday, June 10th goes to a man in Florida whose name hasn't been released yet, but does it matter? He's a Florida man. Okay, first name Florida, last name man. And today we have a doozy, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm trying to figure out, do I want to read y'all the headline or do I want to describe what happened first? Decisions. Let me just read you the headline and then go to the news report. Okay? Are you ready? Florida man bitten by 7-foot alligator. He mistook for a dog. I repeat, Florida man bitten by 7-foot alligator. He mistook for a dog. Let's go to ABC Action News for the report, please.
New here at 3 this afternoon, a man is recovering from an alligator bite. Sarasota County deputies say the man was bit after he thought the gator was a dog. It happened just after 12:30 this morning outside the area of the Warm Mineral Springs Motel in Northport. Deputies say the man was walking outside. He saw a dark figure moving along the bushes and the gator bit his leg. According to FWC, a trapper removed a 7-foot gator from the property.
I get on this radio all the time and I tell y'all, I am not the highest grade of weed in the dispensary. I am not the strongest Avenger. The highest level of certification I have is a high school diploma that I got in night school at Berkeley High School in Mounts Corner, South Carolina. Dropping the clues bombs for Berkeley High School. So I don't know a lot, but I know a little bit. And one thing I know is the difference between a 7-foot alligator and any type of dog. Okay, see, I grew up around both. I'm from the country, the low country. Of course, there was dogs everywhere. And from time to time, a gator would come walking through someone's yard, okay, walking through someone's neighborhood. In fact, if you're from certain parts of the South, you've heard stories about alligators actually eating dogs. Okay, I'm sure I'm saying all that to say, what narcotic is a human using to mistake a 7-foot-long reptile, the descendants of a devil-damned dinosaur? What drug are you on to mistake that for a dog with a long leash? Okay, you thought that long-ass tail was a leash? See, you the type to accidentally stick it in the butthole every time. Like a young lady has to scream, wrong hole, every single time y'all do it. You know what? I apologize. What? I apologize. I don't even know why I said that, okay? Because I don't even know what this man's sexuality is. But all I'm trying to say is there is no way in God's green earth you mistook an alligator for a dog with a long leash. You was better off saying you have the ability to converse with animals like Dr. Doolittle does, and the gator told you that he identifies as a dog, so you went to pet it and then it bit you. But saying you mistook a gator for a dog, no way. Gators 7 feet long. Gators get, okay, the tallest dog on record that I could find, okay, because I did my research, and by research I mean Google, was 2 Great Danes. Okay, one name was Rocco, the other name was Freddie, and they both 7 feet tall when they stand on their hind legs. Okay, in fact, the longest dog on record, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, is named Zeus. They say this dog is 3 feet 5.18 inches. Okay, and over 7 feet on his hind legs. All right. Once again, unless you saw a dog like that doing the commando crawl, I'm talking flat on his stomach, okay, rotating his knees and hips. I don't even know if dogs got knees and hips. You know the army crawl I'm talking about, though. Unless you saw a Great Dane doing that, okay, before at some point in your life, that's the only way you could have mistook a gator for a damn dog on a leash, okay? You know how I know people in Florida crazy? Mm-hmm. This dude said he was walking on a pathway near a motel, and he noticed a dark figure moving along the bushes. And he believed it was a dog with a long leash, so he didn't hesitate to move out the way. Let me tell you something. Both of those descriptions would have made me move out the way. Dark figure, moving in bushes in Florida.
I'd have ran.
Come on, man.
I'm out.
Even if my brain said to me, that's a dog with a long leash, well, there's no owner with it. Okay? Could be a pit bull.
Could be.
A Rottweiler, a German Shepherd. I don't know, but I know I'm not staying to find out, but not Florida man. Florida man said, I'm Florida man. They should be scared of me. Meanwhile, this gator you mistook for a dog, mistook you for dinner, and decided to take a bite out of crime. And by crime, I mean your right leg. And now you missing a chunk of muscle tissue because of it. And you know what's interesting? I sit here and I tell these stories from Florida, and every time I tell one, I try to make sense of it. I try to find the logic, like how could this man possibly mistake a gator for a dog? And then I realize it's Florida. It's not supposed to make sense. Please give this Florida man who mistook a gator for a dog and got bit because of it the biggest hee-haw. Jesus.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey of the day.
Yes, indeed.
All right, now.
What are we talking about 8 after the hour, man?
It's Friday, so you know what that means.
It's Freaky Friday. Now, I don't know what you want to talk about, but I got some thoughts.
Okay.
I want to talk about these old niggas with these young gals.
Okay.
That's what I want to talk about.
All right, what you want to talk about?
I just want to talk about, how do y'all keep up? Serious question.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean young? Because, there's...
I'm talking Diddy, Young Carisha. 52, 28.
So over 10 years apart.
No,
Well, I'm just saying for the
52,
people over
28.
10 years old apart.
No, over 20.
You want to go that far?
Yes.
I don't know if there's that many out there.
I don't know. That's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if y'all acting bad this weekend.
Okay.
I want to see if that young gal got you acting bad this
All right,
weekend.
well, let's open
and
up
if
the phone
so,
lines.
how bad is your acting?
Let's do 15.
Okay.
Let's do 15.
No.
20?
20, man. What 20? Let's keep it in the context of the conversation.
20 years?
Diddy 52, young Carisha 28, 24-year age gap.
How old is
That's
Justin?
2 kindergarten through 12th grade cycles.
How old is Diddy's son?
I don't know, but I just want to know. I just want to know what that dynamic is like.
All right.
That's what I want to know.
800-585-1051.
Just want to know what the dynamic is like.
Fellas, are you dating a lady that's 20 years younger than you?
Yeah. Just want to know what the dynamic is like.
Charlamagne wants to know how you keep it up.
And I did not say that. That's not what I said.
What did you say?
Okay, I just wanted to say, how do you do it? Just want to know. I want to know the dynamics of the relationship. Just call us. I want to hear about more relationships like that. Just word up.
Ladies,
I do.
If
Yes.
you're dating a guy that's 20 years older than you, or maybe you're dating a guy
Because
that's
I
20
even
years
saw,
younger than you. I don't know.
I even saw my cousin Chloe Bailey said yesterday, she was like, all she wants is an older man. She said she don't want no young man. She said she needs somebody to teach her something.
Okay.
That's what she said.
800-585-1051. On a personal level, you took a shower?
Did I take a shower? What kind of stupid ass questions you asking me?
You got the same shirt on from yesterday. I just want to know if you took a
Oh,
shower.
because I didn't take a picture in it yesterday. This is my We Are BG shirt in support of Brittany Griner.
So you didn't take a picture yesterday? So you
No, I took a picture, but I took the regular picture in front of Power 105.1 thing, but I need to take the official picture in front of our white screen.
So you wore it again?
I did. And I like it. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna wear it tomorrow too?
No, I probably won't wear it tomorrow, but you know.
So you wore that t-shirt twice all day.
Nigga, I'm from Moss Corner, South Carolina, born on the dirt road. I used to sell crack, okay? I used to wear the same clothes 2-3 days in a row sometimes, okay? Doing what I was doing.
You gonna wear those outside clothes inside your house today?
I don't even know what you're talking about right now. But I know that you need to wipe that paint off your face, okay? That's what's wrong with y'all old men. Y'all old men still want to look young. Diddy had all that paint on his face yesterday too in that interview with young Carisha, and you ain't realize he was old. You ain't realize he was old till young Carisha told him you acting bad, and he said, "I'm acting all the way bad." That's the problem. You be around these young girls, and they using this young slang, and then you using the slang all wrong. I bet you think your chin acting bad, don't you, Envy? Your Beijing acting bad.
Bad.
Look at you, pink hoodie on. Rhinestones on your jeans. You know what I'm saying?
And what's wrong with my pink hoodie?
Pink snapback.
It's pride.
Oh, you look Dominican. It's pride.
It's pride month.
Oh, you acting bad.
Bad.
Okay.
Body roll. I felt like genuine.
No, don't do genuine like that.
And I'm mad they did genuine like that. But anyway, we'll take your calls when we come back. 800-585-1051 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
So what we is?
It's Freaky Friday, goddamn. The Breakfast Club. Power 105.1. The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's Friday, so you know what that means.
It's Freaky Friday.
Now, I had another question, but Charlamagne wanted to do this.
What was your question?
What makes you horny?
Mine, no, shut up.
That came out Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson.
By the way, this could all fall under the same umbrella of what makes you horny.
What?
No, seriously, because it seems like older guys is making these young girls horny nowadays. And I mean, I would say vice versa, but we know that's always been the case. Okay, because I saw my cousin Chloe yesterday say she need an older man. Say she need an older man to.
Oh, he said my cousin Chloe. I'm like, who's your cousin Chloe? But all right,
Chloe Bailey. She said she need an older man, that could teach her something. And we saw the interview.
But I don't think she meant 20 years older.
I don't know what she meant. I just know that we have another example, which is Carisha,
Young
Diddy. Miami from the City Girls. I love the City Girls. And Diddy. Mm-hmm. They had a conversation yesterday.
And now she's 28 and Diddy is
52.
Okay.
24 years her senior.
Yeeks.
2. Okay. Yeah, that means you completed kindergarten through 12th grade twice.
Wow.
Twice.
But they like it.
Clearly they like it. I mean, and it's cute to watch. You know what I'm saying? It's cute to watch only because you could tell she's making him feel young again.
It looks tiresome.
It does look tiresome, and the question I wanted to ask this morning is I want to know what the dynamics are between an older man like that and a young girl. I just want to know what the dynamics are. Our camera guy, Nick does all our digital stuff. Mm-hmm. He said he's dating a girl that's 7 years younger than him.
Right.
And he goes, oh, she has a lot of energy. And he said he's in bed every night at 9:30 now because of it. He said ever since he's been dating her, he's been going to bed at 9:30 because he just can't keep up.
I will say this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was on vacation with the wife this week, and it was good. We relaxed, we chilled. But when it was 20 years ago when I went on vacation, I wanted to be on excursions, activities. I wanted to parasail, but now I just want to chill.
And that's why I say it's so interesting. That's why I say it's so interesting, and I want to know the dynamic because we're at the age. I'm 43. I'll be 44 in a few weeks. I'm at the age where I don't want to do nothing. So when you're 52 years old and you got to keep up with this young girl, and she 28, and she using slang like, oh, so you acting bad, and you replying, I'm acting bad. You might be doing a little too much, but I just want to know.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, it's Ziv.
How old are you, man?
I'm 31, and the chick that I'm talking to is 21.
Oh, 10 years.
Boy, I was about to say.
I was about to say, too. I was about to say, 31
What?
I said, what?
Okay, so tell me about that dynamic. What's the dynamic like?
The dynamic is great when it's just me and her, but when we out in public, I feel like people's just staring at me, clowning me. I'm really at a crossroads right now. I don't know what to do.
Why? She look that young? 31 and 21 ain't that much of a difference, and y'all kind of grew up in the same like demographic. It's not like you got to explain things to her. Like I know some old dudes that'll be talking to a young girl and be like, "Oh, you a regular Doogie Howser?" And she like, "Who the hell is Doogie Howser?"
Well,
do you even know who Doogie Howser is?
He doesn't know who Doogie Howser is.
I do know who Doogie Howser is.
Who's Doogie Howser?
He's the boy genius or whatever.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah. But check this out real quick. So we go to the gas station. I buy a drink, an adult beverage, and I'm with her at the cash register, and I never get carded, but they would not sell it to me unless she showed the card.
Oh, so she looked young.
She looked young.
She looked young, but
what adult beverage did you buy from the gas station?
Probably a beer.
I'm a spritzer man, one of them Truly joints.
A Mike's Hard Lemonade?
Yeah, because, it's like a nice date. I want to keep it nice and light,
I want better for her,
Yeah,
sir.
I want better for her, too,
She
man.
need an older man that know how to drink some cognac or some fine tequila or something, sir. Some spritzer.
Hello, who's this?
I want better for her.
Yeah, this Fresh.
Fresh, what up,
How
man?
old are you, Fresh?
Yeah, I'm 47.
I can tell with the name Fresh.
How old are you exactly?
How old the girl you dating?
Listen, I'm 47. I'm 47. The girl I'm dating, 24.
Okay, see, now this is a good one. Tell me the dynamics of the relationship,
how's this
sir.
going?
I mean, everything good, bro. I mean, she, the only thing is I say the difference is like the age group. You guys have like your conversation a little bit different. Your topics and what you do, but like the sex is all good, bro. Not because I'm older, I can't handle her. More like she can't handle me. You know what I'm saying? Because because I said if you over like 70, it's a problem. But man's a man, man. He gonna do his thing.
Let me ask you a question. Does she get your references? Like if you be like, you throw on certain songs or reference certain TV shows, does she get it?
Oh, if you like, that's fresh. Does she know what that means?
She get it, but like I said, like certain of them young girls, like the conversation, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm an older cat, so I don't be with too much of the BS. You know what I'm saying? They got all that little BS type of ray with them.
Now listen here, old man. She already got a daddy. Okay, you ain't here to be her daddy now.
You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm older than her daddy too, son.
Wow. You proud of that?
Yeah.
You proud of that?
Have you met her daddy?
Nah, I ain't met her dad, but you know what I'm saying? I don't need to.
Damn. Is her dad
I
in her
know
life?
that. God, my God. God is good.
She started me. I got some grades in the chin too. And she pushed up. Time I hollered. It was a done deal, bro. Sealed.
Okay. Let me ask, is her dad in her life? No.
Yeah, somewhat. He, one of them deadbeat dads. He's around, but
I get it.
He never did nothing.
All right. Let me ask you a question.
I just want to know the dynamics because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not knocking none of y'all for what y'all doing. I just don't see how you can do it.
We'll take some more calls. 800-585-1051. Do you think a lot of women might like older men because their dad is not in their life? They want that father figure, and they fall in love with that father figure that they didn't have.
That's nasty.
What?
That's nasty as hell.
That's what we're saying. There was no father.
But that's nasty because you wouldn't your father.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That's gross, man.
I'm
like,
not saying that you F your father, but you don't have that father figure, so you yearn for
I
it.
don't want to be your father figure. If I'm your father figure, that means that I'm like a mentor or a guide. I ain't putting my in your mouth.
Why are you swinging so much penis this morning?
I know that God, my
800
God,
585-1051. Are you dating somebody 20 years younger than you? Let's talk about it. It's the Breakfast Club.
God, God is good.
All right, man. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, we're talking about Carisha and Diddy.
Not necessarily about Carisha and Diddy, but just about the dynamics between older men and younger women. You know what I mean? I'm just interested. I'm intrigued. You know, Diddy is 52. Young Carisha is 28 years old. And I think it's impossible to be 52 years old dating a 20-year-old and not look jokey. Okay?
Well, not look tired. I'm tired just thinking about it.
I was tired watching that interview. You know what I mean? But they go together.
They go together.
Okay?
Well, she said they go together. Diddy's confused.
And being that they go together, and she got Diddy acting bad.
Bad. Hello, who's this?
This is Cammy from Harlem.
Hey, Cammy from Harlem. Now, you're 31 and you're married to a 60-year-old guy?
Yes.
When did y'all get married? When did y'all start dating?
We started dating when I was 23, and we got married 3 years ago, and we have 2 kids now.
Well, let me ask you a question. When y'all go to IHOP, are you allowed to use his senior discount?
He insists on using it, but they never believe him, so we never really do use it. He looks younger than he is, so they don't believe he's that old.
How did you start dating an older guy? What turned you on about the older man?
That he was already established, he had a good career, and I felt that he matched me level-wise, that I didn't have to build him up. He was already, built, and we are building together.
I mean, listen, man, it seems like you just wanted somebody who had their stuff together. I guess people in your age demo didn't, and women do mature faster than men.
Question.
Exactly.
What did your dad think about it? Is your dad in your life? What did he think about it?
My dad is in my life. He wasn't a fan, but after he met him, they're like the best of friends now.
Well, he probably wasn't a fan just because he's like, what does this old-ass dude want with my daughter?
That is true.
It's just that simple.
He really is a nice guy.
So your dad and your man is the same age?
Just about, yeah. My dad is older than him.
Is your man using performance-enhancing drugs?
Absolutely not. He works out every day, and we work out every day, so he doesn't need that.
Oh, I know that. God,
Thank you, Mama.
my God, God is good.
Hello, who's this?
Anonymous.
Oh, okay.
You're on the radio, ma'am. You can just use a young name. Matter of fact, just say your name, Carisha.
Okay, let's say that.
Hey, Carisha. Where you calling from, Carisha?
I'm calling from Texas.
Okay.
Texas. Now talk to us, Carisha. You were dating a guy that's 20 years older than you?
Yeah, 21 years older.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
So he's 52.
He's 51.
51. Okay. Oh, y'all together now?
We still see each other.
All right. So what turned you on with this older gentleman?
I think it's more so like the way that he treats me. It's just like open honesty.
He ain't got nothing to lose.
Takes me on dates and stuff, and like we actually go and do stuff. Unlike these younger guys these days that just want to lay up with you and play their video games, and I don't know. The guys just my age don't really show much affection and stuff, and so it's nice having that.
Now this is interesting because you just made me think of something. A lot of this generation doesn't have any real connection because they don't know what real emotional connections are because they're so digitally connected all of the time.
Correct.
So if you have somebody that's still connected to the world, like the actual world, like nature, y'all in Texas, so he probably got his cowboy boots on and his cowboy hat, pulls up on his horse, puts you on the back, y'all go riding through the woods, stuff like that, right? Like it probably just turns you on in a different way, just dealing with the world, nature, right?
Right.
Wow. Incredible.
I don't think
I never thought about that.
With cowboy boots and a horse.
No, what she's saying is very important. It's the lack of an emotional connection. And then the older you get as a man, the more you start thinking about death. So you really love love.
Well, I would definitely say that. I would say when when I was dating my wife, we would go out and do things. We would explore. We would drive. We would go on dates. I just don't see that as much now. So maybe a lot of these younger women want that older guy.
We also didn't have no choice. We ain't had what they have, all this technology and stuff. We had to go use the lake. We had to go use the woods.
Go to the beach, yes.
We had to go sit and do a picnic.
We had to do a picnic.
You know what I mean? Like, we had to use nature. That's all we had.
What's the moral of the
I
story?
mean, the moral of the story is, man, everybody do what, makes them act bad. Okay? If you want to act bad with your young girl this weekend or your old dude this weekend, do your thing. I'm not judging. I'm just interested in the dynamic. That's all. Because I'm the exact opposite. I like older women.
And it could be the fact that where your older man gonna go?
What do you mean?
This weekend, he gonna watch the game and then he gonna go to sleep.
Maybe. Maybe. Not if you one of these young older dudes that still like to act bad and die in their bed. You know what I'm saying? The only reason you ain't out here in these streets is because you happily married. Look at you. What's the point of wearing all that Beijing at your age?
What are you
married?
About?
You got 5 kids? Boy,
I have 6 kids, sir.
You what?
6 kids.
6 kids. Okay.
Yes.
There's no reason for you to be wearing all that dye. You even got your eyebrows dyed.
I don't have my eyebrows.
Yes, you do, man. Look at you, King. Look at yourself. You got on a pink hoodie, rhinestone.
What is wrong with pink hoodie?
A rhinestone belt.
It's Pride Month. What is wrong
and
with
a pink trucker snapback. If you ain't Dominican, I don't know what is.
And I don't have a rhinestone belt. So there's no rhinestone in my belt.
Well, you ain't denied nothing else I said. Show him the trucker hat. What did that trucker had a super Dominican. What had that?
I ain't messing with you, man. We got rumors on the way. We're talking new music. Don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Again, shout out to everybody that I seen on the islands who listened to the Breakfast Club. I had a great time at Sail Rock, which is located in South Caicos. It's an island right off of Turks and Caicos. Me and the wife spent the last 4 or 5 days there just relaxing, just unwinding, of course, with the book and the new baby. Our anniversary, we didn't have a chance to relax. And then, of course, it's go mode because of the car shows that are coming up. So shout out to everybody again. Shout out to Grace, my travel agent that set it all up. We had a wonderful time at Sail Rock. Had a great time.
Did you wear some Hoochie Daddy shorts?
I did.
Okay. Where the pictures?
What?
You heard me? Where the pictures?
You want to see pictures of my
I do. Where they at?
Goodness gracious.
Put them on the gram one time for the streets.
No.
Why?
No.
You scared to show your little David Dukes?
And whoever keeps circulating my feet pics, okay, enough's enough. You circulate them enough.
Well, give them something else to circulate.
No,
look at that boy with the David Dukes on. I want you to look at that boy with the David Dukes on. Everybody.
All right, but you can stop circulating my feet. My feet been around enough.
I got to salute my man, Brandon Victor Dixon, man. He's starring in the new political thriller 88. That's going to be world premiering at the Tribeca Film Festival this Saturday at the Village East Cinema at 8:30 p.m. That show is already sold out, but you can get tickets to go to a couple of other screenings at the Tribeca Film Festival this week. We have a screening on June 13th. It's a home screen. Then we have a screening June 14th. That's the one I'll be at doing a Q&A. And then we have a screening June 18th. Okay, so you can go to TribecaFilmFestival.com 88 and get your tickets for that. I am the executive producer of that new political thriller that will be world premiering at the Tribeca Film Festival this weekend. So if you can't get tickets to the Saturday show because it's sold out, go to the 14th and the 18th.
All right. When we come back, positive note is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, Charlamagne, you got a positive note?
I do. I want to tell everybody to go scream Black Men United. You will know, and scream Regina Bell. God is good, and scream DG Yola ain't gonna let up. Those are 3 Negro spirituals that will absolutely ensure that you have a great weekend. But I do want to repeat what I said earlier from Nadra Tawwab. Salute to Nadra Tawwab, man. I love her book, Set Boundaries, Find Peace. She said, in our attempt to make sense of things, we say everything happens for a reason. Everything doesn't happen for a reason. Some things happen for a reason. Some things are senseless, and it's hard to comprehend that things can occur for no reason that we'll be able to understand. So when we say everything happens for a reason, it can dismiss our feelings or the feelings of others. So she has a mantra that she wants you to repeat, and that mantra is, I don't know why this happened, and it hurts. It's okay to feel, people.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?